They told him trash was useless.
I think I've got
But
it!
at 18,
Good. They're getting
he
closer.
built something the world wasn't ready for. And when the government came for it, everything changed. If you ever believed in invention, and craft, hit the subscribe button, because this story will motivate you. The scrapyard was supposed to be dead.
Initiating global
For
sync.
5
Connection
years,
stable. Powering
nothing in
core.
Blackridge's
Excellent.
abandoned
Monitor the flow.
industrial
Flow
zone
is
had
optimal.
worked. No lights, no machines, no electricity. Just mountains of rusted metal whispering in the wind like forgotten bones. Yet on this night, at exactly 11:47 p.m., the darkness blinked. One street lamp flickered, then another, then dozens. 18-year-old Kai Morgan stood in the middle of the scrapyard, his chest rising fast as the machine on the work table began to glow a soft electric blue. "Come on, please," Kai whispered. His hands were shaking, blackened with grease and blood from cuts that hadn't healed yet. For weeks he'd barely slept. For months he'd scavenged broken drones, shattered batteries, old circuit boards his uncle brought home unknowingly from junk deliveries. Everyone said nothing useful came from trash. Kai was about to prove them wrong. The device hummed, not loudly, deeply, like a heart finding rhythm. The scrapyard exploded with light. Flood lamps snapped on. Dead generators roared awake. An abandoned factory lit up like it was alive again. Kai stumbled backward. "Oh my God!" Footsteps rushed toward him. "Kai!" his Uncle Raymond shouted. "What in the world did you do?" Raymond skidded to a stop, staring at the glowing yard. "The grid's been dead here for years," Raymond said. Kai swallowed hard. "It's not the grid." "Then how?" "It's converting wasted energy," Kai said fast. "Residual heat, dead batteries, even background radio signals. It pulls what's thrown away and turns it into power." Raymond's mouth fell open. "You made electricity out of nothing." "Not nothing," Kai whispered, "out of what people ignore." Before Raymond could speak again, a low rumble rolled through the night. Engines. Smooth. Heavy. Controlled. Black SUVs approached the scrapyard gates without headlights, moving like shadows. Raymond grabbed Kai's arm. "That's government vehicles." Doors opened. Boots hit gravel. A tall woman stepped forward, her coat untouched by dust, her eyes sharp and calculating. "Kai Morgan," she said calmly, "you've built something that should not exist." Kai's heart slammed in his chest. "Who are you?" "Director Vanessa Crow," she replied. "Department of Advanced Technologies." She glanced at the glowing machine. "And you just changed the world." Sirens wailed in the distance. The future had found him. The government complex rose from the city like a monument to control. Walls of glass reflected the clouds so perfectly it felt like walking into the sky itself. Inside, everything moved silently. Doors slid open, screens lit up as Kai passed. Guards nodded without speaking. Director Vanessa Crow walked beside him, her heels clicking softly. "You built this from garbage," she said, gesturing to floating holograms of Kai's machine. "Entire research institutions fail to do what you accomplished alone." Kai swallowed. "I wasn't trying to impress anyone. I just wanted power to be available for everyone. And it will be," Crow replied smoothly, "on a scale you can't imagine." The holograms changed. Entire cities lit up. Hospitals glowed bright. Dark regions on the map slowly disappeared. "This is your gift to humanity," Crow said. Kai's heart lifted. Then the image shifted. Military bases surged with energy. Missile defense systems activated. Silent drones lifted into the air. Kai frowned. "Why show me that?" "Because every powerful invention serves protection first," Crow said. "Safety ensures peace." They entered a conference room where a tablet waited on the table. Crow slid it toward him. Inside were numbers so large they didn't feel real. Unlimited funding. World-class education. A private research campus built in his name. "You'll never struggle again," she said. "You'll be remembered forever." Kai stared. "What do you get?" "Partnership," she answered. "Shared control." Something about the words felt heavy. That night Kai sat in a hotel suite bigger than his entire scrapyard home. The city below glittered endlessly. He called Raymond. "They want the machine," Kai whispered. Raymond sighed. They don't want the machine, son. They want what it gives them. But if I don't give it, they won't stop, Raymond said gently. Better you're there than someone who doesn't care at all. Kai closed his eyes. He thought of dark houses, sick children in powerless hospitals. Maybe this was the only way to help. The next morning, Kai signed a contract. The golden cage closed quietly around him. The research facility felt like a city of glass and steel. Kai was given his own lab, bigger than the scrapyard had ever been. Teams of scientists followed his every instruction. At first, it was perfect. Energy efficiency doubled. Power became cleaner. Systems grew stronger. But then things began changing. Military uniforms appeared in meetings. Security clearance levels locked Kai out of his own designs. One night, while walking through a quiet corridor, Kai overheard voices. Control grid fully operational. Shutdown sequences tested successfully. His heart began to race. He slipped closer. If the population resists, we cut power sector by sector. Silence. Then laughter. Kai stumbled back, stomach turning. The next morning he burst into Crow's office. You're turning my invention into a weapon, he said. Crow didn't deny it. Control keeps order, she replied calmly. You're using people's basic needs against them. Needs are leverage, Crow said. The world runs on leverage. You promised it would help people. And it does, she said. Peace requires strength. Days later, Crow invited Kai to a demonstration. From a glass room high above the city, screens displayed neighborhoods below. Watch, she said. With one command, entire districts went dark instantly. Homes lost light. Traffic froze. Hospitals switched to emergency power. Panic spread like wildfire. Kai's breath caught. You're terrifying them into obedience, he whispered. Crow's eyes were cold. They'll learn stability. That night, Kai made his choice. He accessed the core system. His fingers shook as he pressed shutdown. Everything went black. Alarms erupted. Red lights flashed. Guards stormed the lab and slammed him to the floor. Crow's voice echoed through speakers. You don't own it anymore, Kai. As they dragged him away, he realized something horrifying. The future had become a chain. The scrapyard smelled like oil and rain. It felt like home. Kai worked without sleep, using hidden backups of his designs he'd secretly stored long before the government ever arrived. Raymond watched nervously. They'll hunt you for this, he warned. Then they'll have to hunt millions, Kai replied. Piece by piece, the machine returned. Not stronger, freer. When it was ready, Kai opened his laptop and uploaded everything. The full design, the software, the instructions, open source, free for anyone. Within hours, engineers around the world downloaded it. Within days, communities powered themselves. Small villages lit up for the first time. Hospitals ran nonstop. Governments scrambled. Crow appeared on every news channel trying to block it. But the future was already free. Raymond watched glowing towns on screen. You changed everything, he whispered. Kai shook his head softly. I just let people have it. He walked back to the machine one final time and dismantled it. Some power wasn't meant to be owned. It was meant to be shared. And this time, the world kept the light. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you.